Hi, I'm Kyleigh from Freedom Vans, and this is my assistant for the day, Ember. The two of us will be showing you around our latest conversion. This is a 170 four-wheel drive Mercedes Sprinter van. This is a beautiful van that a couple reached out to us to build for them a couple of years ago, and they knew that they wanted the white shiplap with the Farmhouse sink, dinette in the back. And since they've actually added a new member to their family, they also have a baby that was born right around the same time that Ember was born. So we have some really sweet family features in this van that I'm excited to show you. The primary purpose behind this van is really to give them 4 or 5 days at a time to go hiking and backpacking as a family, and really just get out of town and turn off for a little bit. So let's go ahead and start a tour. This van doesn't have our traditional garage setup, but we do have a little garage space behind the dinette back here. It is a U-shaped dinette, which will convert to their bed as well. And back here we also have their outdoor shower, so they have hot and cold water out here to a shower, which will be great for the both of them and their little French bulldog, Cleo. They have hot and cold water and a water fill back here. Their water system is on the passenger side of the van, and then we have a 400 amp hour lithium battery bank on the driver's side of the van. In front of the power system here, we have their 3000 watt inverter. So this will be really easy to access and give them some outlets from this backspace, but they also have an exterior outlet on underneath their bumper as well. And then we have their shore power inlet underneath the bumper. We like to keep those pretty stealthy, so that's why you don't see them in a lot of our builds. Let's go ahead and head inside. Okay, we lost our assistant on our way from the back, but you can see a little bit of her raspberries in the bloopers at the end of this video. But before we head inside, why don't we go ahead and do the exterior? So on this van, we have a passenger electric step, and we've also upgraded the wheels and tires and suspension. We have the Black Rhino Overland wheels with the Toyo AT3 tires, and then the Van Compass 4.3 suspension kit. So it doesn't have a full lift, but it does have a little bit of a rear lift, and then the upgraded Falcon 3.3 front and rear shocks. On the roof of the van, we have our custom fabricated roof rack, which we were able to fit in all the lights with. So we have side lights, rear lights, and a high beam light. We also have the LTE booster up there, and then their solar panel as well. Before we walk in, we do have this outdoor table, which you see in a lot of our builds. The finishes for this van, they did go with laminate for their countertops, their table, and this outdoor table, and their countertop extension. When you first walk in, you walk into their seating area. So we did upgrade the front seats to these really beautiful Shieldman seats. And then we added a 2-person bench seat for their child. The really nice feature about this bench seat is that it does flip up. And we actually brought Ember out here with her car seat in this seat, and it was super safe for her. Behind the seating area, we have their split kitchen galley. They have a lot of really cool features in this area of the van. They have these upgraded latches, so this hardware also works as a latch system for their van. And they went with all of these really beautiful gold finishes. So if you look over at the faucet and their water filter, they have really nice gold finishes as well. Starting on the driver's side of the van, we have a composting toilet that pulls out, and then we have their DC refrigerator. And then on the passenger side of the van, they do have an induction cooktop and this giant Farmhouse sink. So what I love about this farmhouse sink is, one, it was one of the initial things that they talked about when they first reached out to us. So this was a must. It is a really big sink. We had Ember in here earlier, and I can only imagine that their baby is gonna have the cutest bath times in this sink. And it was also really great at just putting everything, we housed all the plants to bring them out here in the sink, so there's just going to be a ton of space for them in here. Behind the sink we have a tile backsplash, which will go really well for bath time as well. And then in the back here we have their dinette that houses their systems and converts to a bed for them. Their vision with this was also that they'll be able to work from the road, and this will make a really nice workspace for them. On the back pillars over here we do have touch reading lights for them as well, which will be great when they need a little extra light while working or before they go to sleep. Thank you so much for following along on our tour today. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave them in the comments and I'd be happy to answer them for you. We are just so excited to hand this van back to their happy owners. They are gonna make such great family memories in this van. Have a great day. Thank you. Bye. Hi. Hi. Out here we have a passenger side electric step, and then we went ahead and upgraded the wheels and tires. And then we went ahead and upgraded the suspension, wheels and tires. It gives it a little bit of a rear lift. It doesn't do the total lift, but okay, sorry, we're gonna start this one more time. So we did black Rhino overland wheels with the Toyo AT3 tires and a Van Compass 4.3 suspension kit. So that gives it a little bit of a rear lift, upgraded shocks. On the exterior of the so we have the Van Compass 4.3 suspension kit. I'm pretty sure. Are you trying to steal the show here? Oh, my hair is like a wind floater now. Like, woo! Okay, sorry.